Barbados moves closer to its goal of becoming a clean energy economy. A one-stop marketplace at Hoyte's Village playing field for We Gatherin St. James. And in sports, West Indies lose the historic first T20 to Nepal.
Broadcasting from our studios in the Pine St. Michael, this is CBC NewsNight, starting now.
With CBC NewsNight, I'm Kimberly Skeed. Barbados has taken another major step towards a clean energy economy. This through Sustainable Youth Empowerment Program launched at the Samuel Jackman Prescott Institute of Technology, providing scholarships and training for the country's next generation of energy innovators. Deanza Roberts has the story.
Barbados is sharpening its focus on clean energy and skills training. Minister of Training and Tertiary Education, Sandra Husbands, speaking at the launch, urged young Barbadians to seize opportunities in the green economy. She told students that every young person must play a role in this country's renewable future.
We cannot afford for one of you not to be successful. We need every one of you. And that is why I have asked our team, not only here at the Polytechnic, but right through the entire Ministry of Training and Tertiary Education, let us work with all of our hearts to make the changes that are needed, to do the tough work of transformation and change so that we can ensure that we give you all the very best opportunity for the future.
Minister of Energy and Business Lisa Cummings highlighted the economic stakes, noting Barbados spends over $1 billion annually on fossil fuels. She unveiled a bold plan for a Caribbean Energy Transition Institute to prepare youth for careers in solar.
This would be a center of excellence that will serve not just Barbados, but the entire developing community, including small island states. In my mind, I see an institute that would provide advanced training in solar, wind, hydrogen, storage, EVs, and digital systems, and all other technologies as they emerge. I would see a system that acts as a hub for research, for innovation, and for entrepreneurship. I see an institute functioning in support of business development, investment mobilization, and wealth creation.
Principal at the SJPI, Ian Drake, says all is well at the institution, noting that they are making strides and the children say they are having fun.
The most comment I've gotten from the young people this year, and I want my honorable minister to hear this, is they're saying we are having fun. They're having fun. And I have spread that down and said to the instructors, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Your students saying they're enjoying education. I don't know the last year, my 38 years plus as an educator, I have heard that. So I am saying that's why we're excited today about signing this memorandum of agreement. And this speaks volumes to the international world also saying to us, we want to invest in the best resource that Barbados has.
95 full scholarships are now open for training in refrigeration, air conditioning, and other green tech areas. It's an investment the government says will help power Barbados towards a sustainable energy future. Deanza Roberts, CBC News.
Construction is at the center of Barbados' development, with precast concrete leading the way. Executive Chairman of the Maloney Group, Mark Maloney, shared this view on the opening day of the annual Construction and Design Conference 2025 at the Sandals Royals yesterday. He said the industry represents more than just concrete and steel. It embodies job opportunities and national pride.
Technology has given us the tools to build faster, safer, greener, and smarter than ever before. Precast and system build transformation. At the forefront of this revolution is precast concrete, and may I say so myself. And system build technologies, there are many others of them. That's just one of them. It just happens to be the one that I am most familiar with. Let me put it simply though. System build is no longer an option. is the new standard. By manufacturing in controlled environments, we guarantee quality, accelerate timelines, reduce risk, and deliver consistency.
The businessman also told the conference system build is the new standard, and with the advent of AI, called on stakeholders to embrace the trend.
All is not science fiction. It is already here, reshaping how we design, plan, and deliver projects. Imagine this. Before a shovel hits the ground, AI simulates the entire project. It predicts risks, it calculates the most efficient use of materials, it forecasts maintenance needs years in advance. Imagine Barbados in 2030. Every major project digitally rehearsed before it is built. No more surprises, no more waste. Investors, contractors, and governments all working from the same transparent playbook. This is how the world AI opens up to us, but only if we have the courage to adopt it.
If Barbados is to unlock tourism's true transformative potential, growth alone is not enough. That's according to Chairman of the Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association, Javon Griffith. He says beyond economic contributions, tourism tells the story of who Barbadians are as a people. Mr. Griffith also says all stakeholders must ensure that the development of the industry is guided by vision, discipline, and sustainability. This formed part of his World Tourism Day 2025 message under the theme Tourism and Sustainable Transformation.
I wish to reaffirm the commitment of our membership to advancing these principles. The BHTA represents stakeholders across the full spectrum of accommodation providers, restaurants, attractions, and tourism services. We are united in our resolve to ensure that tourism in Barbados evolves in a way that is innovative, competitive, inclusive, and sustainable.
Coming up, we'll show you what was on offer from the Small Business Association at We Gatherin St. James. The Small Business Association of Barbados continued its 22nd Small Business Week celebrations today with a lively regathering roadshow at the Hoyte's Village Playing Field in St. James. Under the theme, Navigating Business in the Age of AI and Digital Trade, the event brought together entrepreneurs, shoppers, and financial partners. Deanza Roberts reports.
The SBA's We Gatherin Road Showcase transformed the Hoyte's Village Playing Field into a one-stop marketplace, showcasing local creativity and the spirit of entrepreneurship. From jewelry to clothing, food and small businesses, and of course the music, the exhibitors were ready. Young Arias Small spoke about her mom's product, Blasted Cocktails.
Welcome to Blasted Cocktails. We normally sell cocktails. The cocktail's name is Island Punch, Orange Pineapple and Fruit Punch, and you can find us on Instagram, and our number is 851-5181, and our Instagram is at the Blasted Cocktails. The person that inspired to do it was my mother, Carrie Ann Haynes. What inspired her to do it is because ever since my grandmother died, she has been going through a lot and she had to find something to help her cope through it, and the cocktails were helping.
Over at the Barbados Trust Fund booth, Senior Business Development Officer Nisha Holder explains how the fund works.
The Barbados Trust Fund Limited offers seed capital to small businesses up to $5,000 in the first instance at 5% interest rate. You get a 3-month moratorium and you get business support services with that as well. The public has been responding really well. We always like to showcase our clients and the wider Barbados who are into small businesses and entrepreneurs. So we always look for opportunities to showcase what the island has to offer.
Acting Chief Community Development Officer John Hollingsworth says he is happy that businesses are getting the opportunity to showcase their items.
What we're basically doing is showcasing what we would have produced from our community impact program. We would have seen here, you can see here a number of entrepreneurs in various crafts, art, jewelry, condiments, fruit juices, and of course we're having soaps. And we teach all these things at the community centers across Barbados. The persons are invited to visit the community development website, and they will see basically all the courses that we are offering at the various centers. They would indicate, for instance, mixology. We have a mixologist over there as well. We do also nail technology. We do massages. We do a variety of courses for persons in the community.
The Small Business Association says the roadshow reflects the week's focus on adapting to technology while building strong community ties. Deanza Roberts, CBC News.
Members of the Freemasons movement have donated skating equipment to residents of the FAR's Children's Home. The items were handed over to the Commonwealth Society of Barbados. Worshipful Master of the St. Michael's Lodge, Samuel Mason, says the Freemasons hope the equipment brings joy to the children at FAR's. During the presentation, a donation was also made to the Society's Christmas in the Square project. Vice Chair of the Commonwealth Society of Barbados, Dr. Claire Durant, says the Society seeks to provide the children with the items to help stimulate their minds.
With these items that we donate to you for the children of Barbados, we hope that they bring joy, happiness, and give them some form of entertainment. Today with the boys, we need some encouragement, and as Freemasons, our mandate is definitely to help the youth, specifically males. They are the future of tomorrow, and with these items, we hope that we can enrich their lives and, as I said, bring them some joy.
And not be just, not doing anything or just using their phones, something that is really exciting. And we know boys especially and young children like to use things like skateboards so that they can be really active and keep fit and healthy, and rollerblades. We know that the children have these as exciting things that they can use. And we also provided through the lodge and their generous donation, the protective equipment like the helmets, so that they can be safe while they are having their fun and getting their exercises at the FAR's Children's Home on the outside.
Table leaders Wildy trailed Pickwick by 17 runs on the opening day of the 7th series of the BCA Elite competition. Playing at Foursquare, Pickwick were dismissed for 113, with Desmond Currency claiming 5 for 40. In reply, Wildy are 96 for 4 at stumps. Over at Beccles Road, YMPC trailed UWI by 195 runs. Scores there, UWI 232, YMPC 37 for 1. At Friendship, Gladiola are 19 runs behind Yorkshire. Scores there, Yorkshire 140, Gladiola 121 for 2. At Lucas Street, Windward led BCA Youth by 19 runs. Scores, Youth 116, Windward 135 for 4. And at Bank Hall, Empire are 258 for 9 versus Wanderers, thanks largely to Shane Brathwaite's 95. Day 2 is next Saturday. Changing lanes, Barbados netballers under 21 closed their World Youth Cup campaign in 18th place after falling 49-29 to Northern Ireland in their final match today. The young Gems struggled to keep pace from the opening whistle, trailing 17-8 at the end of the first quarter and 28-17 at halftime. By the third quarter, Northern Ireland had extended their advantage to 35-21 before sealing the comfortable victory at 49-29. Goal shooter Damia Waldron was the standout for the Gems, converting 20 of her 26 attempts, while goal attack Trinity Gibson added 9 goals from 16 attempts. Moving on to golf, top Barbados golfer Emily Odwin has moved one step closer to securing a spot on the prestigious LPGA Tour after an impressive showing in the opening round of the qualifying series at the Denton Country Club in Argyle, Texas. With a top 30 finish required to progress, Odwin carded a 4 under par total of 209, finishing 4th overall and comfortably making the 36-hole cut. She now heads to the Plantation Golf and Country Club in Venice, Florida, where she will compete from October 15th to 18th in the next stage. Success there would earn her a place in the final qualifying tournament scheduled for December 4th to 8th at Magnolia Grove Golf Course in Mobile, Alabama. And that's our news night. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kimberly Skeet.